Okay, sorry, I know the furnace is going right now, but I really loved this beach scene, and I was really disappointed that it didn't turn out. The edges, very, very thin. They really just didn't come out the way I was hoping that they would. I tried to like spot touch them up. It looks terrible. So I am going to give this one a solid do-over. So what I'm planning to do is to prep the canvas with blue around the edge and some tan and gold, and I'll be back and show you when it's prepped. Okay guys, welcome back. So basically all I did was I had washed the canvas, poured white here in the center, and I did some blue around the outside and some gold around this side, and I'm just going to pour right over the top of this as if it's fresh. Now I've added no silicone to these, haven't done anything. Inside the cup, I don't know if you can see, those layers are already starting to kind of develop some cells. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour directly over the top of this. Like that. The ocean isn't perfect. Neither one. So I'm going to start stretching them this way just a little bit. That's pretty much what I'm going for. All right. Well, people are like, what is this? It'll be sand, I promise. I really do. I'm going in there with old gold. Gentle with your squeeze bottles and be more patient than I am. Then I am going to take a little bit of a darker brown. Let's do a black. That's nice. Just to give it a little bit of texture here. But the gold, actually, when it dries, it's got a lot of variances to it. So point it down towards me. Here on Lake Michigan, we've had a lot of erosion this year with the high water levels, and it's really been just a shame. We've lost a lot of our beaches and stuff here on Lake Michigan. People are losing their houses into the lake. that back out a little bit here. Remember, there's no silicone in this. All of these cells are all natural. Just Floetrol, water, and paint. Okay, so here I'm just tilting away. I thought I'd just speed it up a little bit so you can still kind of see the process, but that way you don't have to sit here endlessly watching me tilt. There was a lot of paint, especially since I had used all that paint to cover. There was a lot of paint for me to tilt off, so that's just what's happening here. It's funny, the more of these that you do, the more you can kind of see where the paint is pooling here. Down. That I'm liking a lot. Oh no, I got blue on the end of my, clean off my squirt bottle. Just want to make sure that this edge goes all the way over. Okay, so here again, I'm just doing it a little bit faster. Where I had blue paint on my gloves, when I had picked it up to move it, to turn it, I had gotten blue paint all along the edge there. So I had taken the gold that I had and poured it over it to kind of push it back off of the edge of the canvas and to touch up the edges there with gold. So that's what's happening there. Mix my paints a little bit differently now. It's thicker. It's pretty much 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. Sometimes there's a little bit more paint, especially if I feel like it's something that, like this old gold, I'm going to mix this with more paint this time than I did the last time. Because it's almost got a thin consistency to it as far as when it dries, when it sets up, what you can see through it. You can see a lot through the old gold. So the color, the pigment itself doesn't dominate very well. Now I'm going to try to use my blow dryer. I haven't done this in a while. But I'm going to try to get the movement coming this way. Okay, so here again, I'm going to speed up this a little bit, and I'm going to cut out the audio so you don't have to listen to the blow dryer at full blast. I tell you what, I have been riding the struggle bus with the blow dryer, seems like forever, and it never does exactly what I want it to do, not even close, really. So well, you'll see. It is not going to do what I want it to do the way I want it to do it, as has been the case with me and my blow dryer. So it's up to me. Sorry if you have to see my gnarly hair. Trying to get the white to kind of look a bit more foamy here. See here, it's already kind of doing it itself. I'm not gonna mess with this area. A little more, let's do one more. Okay, so again here, I wanted to add a little bit more white there to that area to try to see if I could get it to foam, like a wave crashing. Didn't turn out quite how I hoped, but you know, you get that. With this, it never quite comes out exactly how you think it's going to. But I was fairly happy with the results, and I'll show you here coming up, but I just thought I'd speed up here while I'm tinkering with it. I like the way this is marbling right here. I'm going to get some more of this white to come out here. So, repour for beach. Show you guys when it's dry. Thanks for watching. Oh, give me any comments, suggestions, tips, whatever. I'm open to it all. Thanks. All right, I know I said I was going to wait to show you when it was dry, but I don't want to wait. Can't wait to see how it opens up. Bye.